The legend of King John's lost treasure has captivated treasure hunters, historians, and adventurers for centuries. Known for his troubled reign and the signing of the Magna Carta, King John's mysterious wealth has sparked endless speculation about its whereabouts. As one of the most tumultuous periods in English history unfolded, the question remains, what happened to the immense riches amassed by King John? Was it hidden away for safekeeping, lost to time, or is it still waiting to be discovered? In this deep dive, we will explore the mystery behind King John's lost treasure and the enduring legacy of the treasure hunt that continues to fascinate to this day. The legendary lost treasure of King John. King John of England, often remembered for his controversial reign and the signing of the Magna Carta, has also been the subject of intrigue due to a legendary treasure that vanished during his time. According to historical accounts, during the early 13th century, King John amassed a vast collection of treasures, including gold, silver, and priceless artifacts, much of which was stored in royal castles and kept under tight security. However, when he lost his English territories in France, including his prized possessions, the treasure is believed to have been lost during his tumultuous reign. Unearthed clues and theories. Throughout the centuries, multiple expeditions have been launched to locate King John's fabled treasure, and some clues have surfaced that offer tantalizing hints about its location. For example, during excavations in Windsor and surrounding areas, a few curious items and fragments of medieval treasure have been found. In 1822, a hoard of medieval coins was unearthed near the site of King John's 1214 losses. While none of these items could be definitively linked to the king's lost treasure, they reignited interest in finding more. There have also been reports of strange markings and hidden chambers discovered in ancient castles where King John is thought to have spent time, including at Nottingham Castle. These findings have led some historians to speculate that the treasure may have been concealed in secret passageways or in hidden vaults beneath the structures. In recent years, metal detectors and ground-penetrating radar technology have been employed in search efforts, further fueling hopes that King John's treasure might be found. However, no definitive discoveries have been made, leaving many treasure hunters to continue their quest with renewed vigor. The King John treasure and its cultural impact. The mystery surrounding King John's lost treasure has become deeply ingrained in British folklore, with many writers, filmmakers, and historians drawing inspiration from the enigmatic tale. The notion of an elusive royal hoard, laden with precious artifacts, has sparked imaginations for centuries. The idea of a king who lost not only his land, but also a fortune worth a kingdom has become an allegory of downfall and lost glory in the annals of English history. The last known hints, a final hope for discovery. Despite the passage of time, the search for King John's treasure is not over. In the 21st century, researchers and archaeologists continue to investigate historical sites associated with his reign. Some believe that the treasure might have been hidden in plain sight, perhaps in the foundations of old castles or buried beneath roads built over ancient royal estates. In 2014, archaeologists exploring the ruins of the medieval palace of Beaulieu found traces of an old tunnel system that may have been used to conceal treasures during times of unrest. This discovery led some to suggest that King John's fortune may still lie hidden in an untouched chamber or buried beneath layers of history. King John's reign, a catalyst for the lost treasure. King John's reign, often considered one of the most tumultuous in English history, set the stage for the myth surrounding his lost treasure. Known for his failures in battle, including his loss of Normandy to the French, King John became infamous for his inability to maintain the kingdom's wealth and territory. However, despite these failures, he did accumulate vast riches, both from taxes and royal collections, which were stored in various locations throughout his kingdom. As his reign crumbled and he lost his French holdings, it is believed that the treasure was moved to secret locations for safekeeping. King John's royal treasury. What was lost? The royal treasury during King John's reign was a collection of immense wealth, including precious metals, gemstones, and priceless artifacts. The nature of the treasure, however, remains a topic of speculation. Some historical records indicate that the treasure included lavish items from England's royal artisans, including gold and silver vessels, crowns, and a multitude of jewels. King John's wealth came from the land he ruled, taxes levied from his subjects, and the various treasures he collected from foreign campaigns and alliances. The extent of the treasure's value cannot be overstated. The loss of such a fortune would have had far-reaching consequences, not only for King John personally, but also for England's status as a dominant power in Europe. By moving his treasure, King John likely hoped to preserve both his wealth and the image of his monarchy. Some speculate that much of the treasure was hidden within the vaults of the Tower of London, or in the castles of East Anglia, regions that were far from the conflict of the French border. However, due to the chaotic nature of the times, records of these treasures were either lost or deliberately erased to hide their true locations. The role of the Magna Carta in protecting the treasure. King John's signing of the Magna Carta in 1215, a pivotal moment in English history, is often seen as a turning point for the king and his reign. The Magna Carta was a response to King John's heavy-handed rule, including excessive taxation and the loss of his lands in France. Interestingly, the Magna Carta might have played a role in the legend of the lost treasure. In the wake of his signing the historic document, King John was under pressure from both his barons and the French, which may have influenced his decision to hide his wealth from potential thieves or invaders. The Magna Carta was not just a legal document. It marked a shift in the balance of power between the monarchy and the nobility. With this power shift came instability, and as a result, King John may have feared losing his fortune to his enemies. His treasure, once stored securely, was at risk of being plundered by internal enemies who were dissatisfied with his reign. To safeguard his wealth and perhaps secure a political advantage, it is believed that King John may have hidden his treasures away, choosing to stash them in unknown locations to prevent any further losses. This theory fits with the idea that the treasure was not simply misplaced, but deliberately concealed during a period of immense political and military vulnerability. Modern searches, the hunt for King John's treasure. The search for King John's lost treasure has spanned centuries, with various treasure hunters, archaeologists, and even amateur enthusiasts attempting to uncover its hidden location. The lack of definitive clues has made the hunt difficult, but that hasn't stopped many from trying to find the legendary riches. In recent years, a number of searches have focused on areas where King John is believed to have spent time, including the Castle of Windsor and the surrounding grounds. In particular, one of the most significant modern searches was conducted in the 1980s, when a team of historians and archaeologists used ground-penetrating radar to scan areas around Windsor Castle. While no treasure was found, the radar did detect some unusual anomalies deep within the castle grounds, sparking further interest in the area. More recent searches have focused on the ruins of the castle in East Anglia, where it is believed that King John spent time hiding his treasures during his reign. Although these searches have yet to yield any definitive results, the use of technology and historical records continues to play an important role in the ongoing quest. The legacy of King John's lost treasure. Whether the treasure is ever discovered or not, the story of King John's lost wealth continues to shape the legacy of his reign. Though often remembered for his military failures and the signing of the Magna Carta, King John's treasure hunt has added an element of intrigue to his historical image. For centuries, his lost fortune has captured the imagination of historians, treasure hunters, and the general public, with each new theory adding to the ongoing mystery. As the mystery of King John's lost treasure endures, it reminds us of the allure and intrigue surrounding royal history. The search for the treasure, shrouded in secrecy and speculation, captures our imagination and makes us wonder how much of our past remains hidden, waiting to be uncovered. Could King John's treasure be out there, still waiting to be found? Only time will tell. If you enjoyed this journey through one of history's most fascinating mysteries, Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an exciting exploration into the unknown. What other historical mysteries would you like us to uncover next? Let us know in the comments below.